I guess. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
What is it that you do? I'm not asking who you are, but what is it that you do? In other words, how do you use your talents that God gave you? I hope you're using them to advance God's values in society. Hi, my name's Mike Mitchell. I am an ordained minister in the Homeville Christian Church. I have been attending Liberty University for 4 years now, and I received my bachelor's degree next month. I study my Bible daily and want nothing more but to learn the truth and to spread the truth. I want to talk to you today about exactly what I just said, using your talents to advance God's values into a lawless society. And the thing that I want to talk to you about today is the many ways that there are in doing this. God gave us all talents and we're to use those talents. And I want to tell you of a particular way that you can use your talents, and it's called pulpit ministry. What is pulpit ministry? It's when an evangelist is selected to be the leader of the church and he gives a sermon every Sunday. We know that. But there's so much more to pulpit ministry. So you say, okay, pulpit ministry, but don't you have to have a special calling to be an evangelist or a preacher? Well, some believe that. Some believe that God puts a desire in your heart to be in pulpit ministry, and they get that from Psalm 37:4. But others believe it's just a noble decision that that person has made as an individual. But regardless to your decision or why you believe a person is called to pulpit ministry, it's still a wonderful platform for advancing God's values into society. Now, we all know that as an evangelist, you are to deliver the gospel, but it's more than just delivering the gospel. It's also teaching God's values. Now, the good thing about pulpit ministry, the first point I'd like to make, is that you're given the unique opportunity to stand behind the pulpit and talk to multitudes of individuals, whether it's 20 individuals or 200 individuals. You're given that opportunity to teach God's values to the people. And in turn, they take those values out into society. Like Emerson said, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, preaching is the expression of moral sentiments applied to the duty of life. You see, it's more than just a half-hour sermon on Sundays. It's being a daily advisor, a spiritual advisor for the people, whether it's the church, the neighborhood, or even the world. Your job as a minister in pulpit ministry is to be a daily spiritual advisor. See, there's many ways that you can do this too. You can do this through home visits, visiting people in their homes or them coming to visit you. You could do it over the telephone. You can carry a telephone right in your pocket, and you can be reached 24 hours a day and answer questions about God's values. What better talent is there and opportunity is there than to be able to do God's work 24 hours a day? And then we have electronic media like we have right here via the internet. But another important thing about pulpit ministry is the fact that it opens doors to events, weddings and funerals. You get the opportunity to speak to people who are about to enter into marriage and explain to them what God's values are as far as issues in marriage like adultery and fornication, infidelity. And the same with funerals. You have grieving families who in turn want to talk to you because they realize now the shortness of life and they want to understand what it is that God wants from them. And you're able to talk to them about things like lifestyle issues like drugs and alcohol and substance abuse and physical abuse. I'd just like to say that you get a wonderful opportunity in pulpit ministry to go into places that a lot of people don't, like schools, job sites, the family home, and politics even. It was Samuel Butler who said, the clergyman is expected to be a human Sunday. And what he meant by that is every day with the clergyman in pulpit ministry, you are a human Sunday. That every day is Sunday, is the Lord's day for that man. And he's able to preach and teach people about God's values every day. Now, the job is now hiring. Jesus is looking for a few good men to step into pulpit ministry. And the job will continue to hire until his triumphant return. The pay scale can range from anywhere from a lowly income to a high income with great benefits. But the true benefits is when Jesus Christ can look at you and say, "Good job, my good and faithful servant." I'd like to leave you with this quote from D.L. Moody. "The scriptures are not given to increase our knowledge, but to change our lives." And in pulpit ministry, you're given the opportunity to do just that.